Hi, everyone. My name is Alexis Brownlee, and today I'd like to share with you some tips and tricks for negotiation in your home life, personal life, or in the business world. You negotiate every day. I guarantee you that you have negotiated today, and I guarantee that you'll negotiate tomorrow. So this video is just a little tidbit of how you can be more prepared in those negotiations. So I want to begin by defining what really is negotiation, right? Because we do it every day, but what really is it when you boil it down to its essentials, okay? So really it is when you're obtaining or bringing about by discussion some aspect of your life, right? And usually it's when there's differences in culture, business, government, family, people. You do it in your workplace with your boss or your coworkers. You do it at home with your brother or your sister, your boyfriend, your wife, even your neighbor sometimes if you have a relationship with them. So anytime you have a relationship with someone, or maybe you don't, you're going to be negotiating. Even at the store, when you are trying to get money back from a purchase. I hope that I can help you be prepared in those instances a little bit more after watching these videos. So let's get started. When engaging in an interview, it's super important to prepare. Preparing is at the utmost importance before you go into a negotiation, especially if you have the time to do so. So I'm going to show you some breathing techniques you can do beforehand to be in the right mindset and not get too frustrated with any of the topics that you might be negotiating. Another thing that you should do before negotiation is to research. You have to research the other side of the negotiation. That can be, if it's your wife, you just have to look, into how she's reacted in the past, what things are triggers for her, so that you don't go to those places when you're trying to negotiate with her, right? Another way that you can prepare is finding the best outfit for the negotiation. Business negotiation, you can dress too formally, okay? So make sure that you aren't getting dressed up too fancy when you're just negotiating something like your salary, because you don't want to show off as haughty or that you're more deserving of your position. You just need to go in as yourself, present yourself as yourself, as simple as possible. And then also you don't want to dress down too much, like leggings and a sweatshirt, depending on where you are, because that can also be detrimental to your negotiation. So those are just 3 ways to prepare. There's plenty of other ways to prepare. And here are 2 breathing exercises to help you. So one of them is a yoga-inspired breathing exercise, okay? You're going to take your hand like this, and you're going to alternate nostrils of breathing, okay? So you're going to breathe in with your left nostril, okay? And then you're going to breathe out with your right nostril. Breathe in with your left nostril. And breathe out with your right nostril. So my nose is a little stuffy today, so that sounded a little weird, but it is very helpful. It'll calm your breath and it'll calm your heart rate also, which will in turn create a good mind space for your brain when you're going into that negotiation. Another form of breathing that is super helpful if you have the time to do so, even when you're driving on the road and you're in traffic and you're just like, I just want to get home, utilize this. It'll help you to calm down and just be in the moment, okay? So this one is called 4-8-7 breathing, okay? So you're going to breathe in your mouth for 4 counts. You're going to hold your breath for 7 counts. And then you're going to breathe out through your nose for 8 counts. So breathe in through your mouth for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 7 counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to let it out through your nose for 8 counts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you should feel relaxed and ready to go into that negotiation. I'm going to show you 2 videos following this video of 2 different kinds of negotiations, and then after that I'm going to discuss with you some aspects of negotiation that you should really pay attention to, so that when you are negotiating in the future you are aware of them and you can evaluate based on knowing that information. Okay, so in the video, let's pretend I'm a realtor that's representing the buyer, and my sister, who agreed to do the video with me, is representing the seller of the house in the negotiation. Okay, and then I'm gonna lay out some of the terms of the negotiation before, so that you're more aware of what each side is coming from. As I said before, I will be the realtor representing the buyers of the home, and my sister will represent the sellers of the home. We will show you 3 different ways to negotiate. Feel free to pause at any time to note each party's behaviors and how these behaviors affect the result of the negotiation. When your clients toured the home, they noticed that the countertops were not granite and that the appliances were not stainless steel in the kitchen, which were features they were hoping for in their dream house. The basement is also unfinished, whereas all the other homes in the area have finished basements and updated kitchens. Your buyers wanted to purchase a house in the range of $200,000 to $250,000, but the house you have found is $300,000. The buyers will be using a conventional loan to put down on the house, which means they will have to pay 20% up front to purchase the home. The buyers have up to $50,000 in cash to put down on their dream house. They have a savings account for renovations, if necessary, that contains $50,000. You have found your buyer's dream house in an ideal location, and they are ready to close. They have carried out the inspections necessary and completed all other processes, but the price is a bit high for what your buyers are wanting to